Hello, my name's Gail Lydon from Claire Collins Consultancy, speaking on behalf of the Education Training Foundation, Shaping Success for Maths and English. I'm going to speak now specifically about a Maths Attendance and Motivation CPD course. The course is made up of two 2-hour live webinars with pre-activities, interim reflective tasks, and we will point you in the direction of lots of things that you can have a look at after the CPD to further develop your practice. The course draws on lessons learnt from lockdown. We've all learnt a great deal over the last few months about how to support our learners, whether face-to-face, online or blended approaches. And motivation, of course, is a key element of that, and how we can encourage our learners to attend and remain on maths courses, how we can support them remotely, and how we can support them with their resilience and self-efficacy. So we will look at maths anxiety, we'll look at the causes of maths anxiety, what goes on in the brain to cause maths anxiety, in a very simple and practical way that you can use to support both your own practice and how you can support your learners to recognise the sort of cognitive overload that happens when we are stressed, and with some practical strategies to support these issues, giving you and your learners ways of dealing with that anxiety. It's that for anyone who's delivering maths courses, whether it's GCSE, functional skills at any level. So this is something that you may have seen before, where we've got this. Many people work within that comfort zone, but we tend not to learn in that comfort zone. Where we want to move our learners is to feel a little bit uncomfortable. It's where lots of learning takes place. But to move them from the outside panic zone, we need to tackle that stress, the worry, and sometimes, of course, it's manifested as behavioural issues, and how we can challenge some of that once we've recognised what's going on. So lots of discussion around there, backed by research and practical application. So some of the things that we do is we look at the impact of anxiety on the working memory. Many practitioners say to me, well, the problem is that my learners don't remember. We work on something, they've got it, then next time we see them, they've not got it. We talk a little bit about that, and we do some work on that. We talk about low floor, high ceiling tasks, so that you may be working with learners who are in classes where you've got mixed levels. That might be helpful for you there. We talk about things like starter activities to reduce anxiety, to make learners feel comfortable before we even start. And also, I think the elephant in the room is sometimes our own maths anxiety. Many of us have come from all sorts of different backgrounds, and sometimes we feel a little bit anxious. And the research shows us that actually we can pass that on to our learners. And we talk a little bit about that as well, and some practical strategies to tackle some of that. Throughout, we reference the EAF, and as I've said before, impact of lockdown, which is really key for us right now, how we can do that. Do it in a very supportive way, a very collaborative approach. It's about sharing our expertise. The great thing about these courses has been that is the sharing as much as anything else. We give the framework, we give you lots of fabulous materials and things to consider, things to try out. But the opportunity to discuss those and try them out in a safe setting is absolutely key. We give you links to other ETF support. The regional specialist leads are there to support you. Lots of materials on the Excellence Gateway that we can specifically point out. We have a Padlet full of materials that will be there until at least until the end of next March. Lots of things that you can pull down and use straight away. We'll reference the enhanced modules as you're developing your expertise to support your learners online. And of course, foundation online learning. And perhaps having a look sometimes at those areas of maths that perhaps we don't always feel comfortable with there on FOL. So this is where you can book this course for you, your teams, or you might want to discuss it further with your regional specialist lead. And you can find them here at that shortened URL there, You'll find a map. You can click on where you live or where you work, and it'll give you the name and the contact details of your regional specialist lead. So I do hope to see you on one of our courses. The full list of courses on this CC Pathways URL there. I look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers. Bye bye.